A warm greeting to one and all. I am HAMPESH K R, representing Savitya Institute of Technology, Bengaluru, Karnataka. To most of the world, I am a normal guy with my whole life ahead of me. But to me, I am a human being who is trapped in this broken political system. By broken political system, I mean this fabricated society around me, where the status of one person is determined by his political background or the political influence which he can possess. And all the problems in the country is related to the politicians. And surprisingly, all the solution to the problems is also the politicians. Since independence, the border issues, communal rights, regionalism, religious and the scams have been more of a concern than climate change, animal extinction, increasing poverty, hunger, the failing economic system and the falling GDP. This is the main reason why India is still a developing country and not the developed country. Let me give you a small example. At the time of Indian independence, agriculture was contributing around 51.9% of the overall GDP. India is an agriculturist country and agriculture is the backbone of our nation. That's what everybody says. But today, its contribution is just 13.9% in the overall system or the overall GDP. Why? Because of the poor and the dimensionless government policies of the present, past and the past decades government. Because generally politicians tend to play the emotional card in the name of farmers. These are the symptoms of the failing system. In today's political era, you can be ignored for your morals. You can be ignored for your social concern. Yet, you can be worshipped for the strong political dynasties. You can be worshipped for the strong political agenda in the name of religion. And you can be worshipped if you have money. Let me give you a small example. All the famous politicians of this present generation who came into limelight because of the Ram Manohar Lohiya's principle. Now, are they following the same principle? No. They have created a huge political dynasty. They have created the vote bank in the name of region, caste and religion. And they are thinking that they are the bosses of the country. This is why the present generation kids are taught that to be successful in politics, you should be either rich, you should be communal, or you should have a strong political dynasty. So, looking all to this, we can conclude that politics is almost dead in our country. So, if we do autopsy or the postmortem for the politics, we can see a common disease. That is, we can see the common faces from 70s, 90s, 80s, 2000, 2020. It might be any year, but we are seeing the same faces. Politics is just like a stagnant water, but the polluted water. The main reason here is that we don't have any restrictions for a contestant to contest in an election. And by this, the politicians are thinking that they are the bosses and whatever they do, people will vote for them. And they are thinking that the nation's property is their own property. This is causing a huge void between the union government and all the state governments, which is directly and indirectly affecting the overall growth of the country. Apart from this, the political system needs to be rebuilt. This is the time for the renaissance. This is the time for the revolution. This is the time for the reformation of the new political system in our country. And this political system is very much essential for the bright future of India. Thank you.